Coming down onto our yoga mats, and let's begin. Let the back body soften down. And feel there's a surrendering, feel there's a releasing. And letting go. Placing the body in a balanced position. Start at the feet, backs of heels, hip distance. Let the feet drop away. And noticing that feeling as the feet drop out, balanced or different. And from backs of heels all the way up, backs of legs to buttocks. Notice how you feel through backs of legs. Connection to the yoga mat, balanced or different. Across the back of the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, what do you feel? Is there balance in the pelvis? Does one side feel tilted? Connection down onto the mat through the buttocks, balanced or different? Maybe just give the hips a bit of a rock. And then just let the pelvis settle back into a balanced alignment. Come up through the curvature of the lower back, lifting away from the yoga mat. Slide up higher, feel there's reconnection through middle back, upper back, shoulder blades. And feel the weight of the shoulder blades release down the back. Back of neck is long, tuck the chin down. Let the weight of the head release. Arms out comfortably wide, turn the palms up, gesture of openness and receiving. Notice where fingers and thumbs naturally curl into. Slide up the inside edge of arms all the way to underarms. Slide up back of neck, again tuck the chin, elongate through the back of neck. And then feel the whole body surrender. As you feel your connection down to the yoga mat, as the body rests down, is there a heaviness or a dullness? Is there any shakiness? Lightness or spaciousness, what do you feel? Witnessing the energy of the body as you rest down a few more moments. And then awareness to the breath work. Start to gradually lengthen and deepen your breaths. As you start to increase the breath, feel where that movement of breath work occurs. As those breaths deepen, start to point the toes with inhalations and flex the feet with exhalations. Inhales, pointing of the toes. Exhales, flexing of the feet. Keep it going. Next time you breathe in, point your toes, drop your big toes in to touch together. And then as you breathe out, feet roll out. Breathe in, toes roll in and connect. Breathe out, feet roll out. Full circles in time with your breath. Next time your toes meet together, keep them together. Sip the breath in once you're there. Chest lifting, chin tucking, try and scoop the belly out, get the chest to expand more and more. Sigh the breath out in your time, let the feet drop out, surrender completely. When you are ready to breathe in, roll the toes in and reconnect in the opposite direction. Breathe out, rolling out. Keep it going. Opposite direction, toes rolling and connect, and exhale, rolling out. Next time the toes meet together, keep them together again. Sip those breaths in. Chest lifting, chin tucking, scoop the lower belly out, try and hollow it out and get the ribs to expand. And then sigh the breath out, feet drop out, surrender completely. Feel there's a letting go, release down onto the mat. Really feel the weight of the body surrender. Push out through the heels, stretch up the back of legs. And then inhale, right leg comes in, reach for it. Exhale, roll forehead to knee. Inhale, roll the body down. Squeeze the knee to the chest, shoulders down, chin down. Exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, reach for it. Exhale, roll forehead to knee. Inhale, lower the head down. Make sure the chin is down, shoulders down, ribs down, knee to chest. And then exhale, arms and leg release. Again, inhale, right knee in, reach for it. Exhale, forehead to knee, squeezing close. Inhale, lower down, keep the knee squeezing to the chest. Exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, reach for it. Exhale, roll, forehead to knee, squeeze in. Roll down, keep that knee squeezed to the chest. And then exhale, arms and leg release. Head side to side, mobilize the neck. And when you're ready, the head comes back through center. Bend the legs up, feet on the mat, hip distance parallel, and bring the arms down and beside you, palms down. Push into the feet, do they press evenly? Tuck the tailbone, roll those hips up off the mat. Take the arms up and over behind you, stretch the back long. Feet are pressing down. Imagine they're pushing away from you long. And keep engaging through the feet. Inner, outer edges. Are you balanced? Up through the legs. What does it feel like? Front thighs, hips. If you look down towards the lower ribs, if they're really flaring up, pull them down into the body slightly. Notice what change that might occur through the rest of your body. Keep breathing. Keep pressing to the feet. Let the arms stretch out more behind you. Feet pushing long away from you. The legs engage evenly. Is one leg stronger than the other? Differences in pressure. What do you feel? Next, inhale. Heels or toes coming up. Roll it down. Exhale. Vertebra by vertebra. Is there balance? Right and left sides of the back all the way down. Knees coming into the chest. Wrap the arms. Hug in. Rock the body side to side. Gentle mobilization. Bring it back to a stillness. Squeeze the knees in. Exhale fully. Roll up forehead to legs. Keep breathing. Knees are trying to push away. Arms hold them where they are. And then exhale. Lower the head down. Hands on the mat. Legs go up, inhale, flex the feet. Wide legs, exhale, inner heels up and out, stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, legs up together, press the heels high. And then exhale, bend, feet onto the mat, hip distance parallel. Push into the feet, roll those hips up, arms up and over again. Reach back long, feet pressing down, feel them push away long. Keep breathing. Again, noticing as you hold the posture, feelings of balance or different. Pressure through the feet, balanced or different. What impact does that have up through the legs, pelvis, front and back of the legs and body, arms through the fingertips, head centered. What are all the feelings you're aware of? Breathing into them, subtle adjustments where you need to. Refining, fine-tuning. Next inhale, heels or toes up off the mat. Exhale, roll it down, vertebra by vertebra. Buttocks and arms coming down. Again, knees into the chest, wrap the arms, rock the body side to side. Coming back to a stillness. Hug the knees gently. Tailbone long. Shoulders down the back. Chin down, back of neck long. Then exhale, squeeze the knees down, squeeze the breath out. Breathing in, roll up forehead to knees, keep breathing. Knees are trying to push away, arms hold them where they're at. Lower the head down, last set, hands down. Legs go up, flex those feet. Wide legs, exhale, inner heels up and out, stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, legs up together, press them high, heels up. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat, hip distance parallel. Push into those feet, roll the hips up, arms up and over, keep breathing. So again, notice last one, what is the feeling like in it? We're more aware of the feet, do they balance out more? Up through legs, balanced or different? Hips, pelvis, front and back, torso, through shoulders, arms, hands, fingertips, neck and head, what do you feel? Slow the breath. Next inhale, heels or toes coming up. Roll it down, vertebra by vertebra. Is there balance right and left sides of the back, all the way down? Knees come into the chest, hug them in, rock side to side. This time when you're ready, you're going to roll to your right, come up to sit, legs into a long diamond shape once you're there. Soles of feet together, knees dropped away. Now let your body roll into a forward bend, surrendering in. So if you're a body that it's difficult to roll forward, you're falling out in your lower back, prop the hips up higher, roll the mat up, grab a bolster, a cushion, something to sit on. Should be easy enough just to let the body surrender forward. Notice what you're feeling. Tensions anywhere, tightnesses. Neural tension, muscular, what does it feel like? Protect the neck, make sure the chin is tucked in and up. Shoulders are just broad and rounded through middle back, upper back. Again, careful of lower back. If you need to, prop the hips up higher. Knees dropping out. Keep breathing. You're still here, stay with it, keep breathing. Now make a subtle adjustment, whether it's you want to roll up a bit higher, maybe you want to stretch the legs out a bit longer, and then just adjust in again and notice what you feel. Tightened anywhere, any lines of energy pulling, neural, muscular, what is the feeling again? Can you keep surrendering into it, softening, protect areas where you need to, but soften and lengthen where you can. Notice as your awareness turns to a different body part. Maybe you're more in tune with your breath. Maybe you're quietening a little bit more, tuning into the body, surrendering inward. The only place we need to be is right here, right now. Can we tune into this moment? Not wanting to pull out of the posture, but wanting to go into it. Trying to get into that release. Trying to get into that tension. Trying to go into it and soften it around it. Exhale fully, firm the lower belly in, and then inhale, roll up really slowly. Vertebra by vertebra, bringing yourself all the way up. Give yourself a moment to sit tall. Again, if you're not sitting tall, falling back, prop the hips up. Just give yourself a moment to be upright. Let the head find its balance, centered above the shoulders, centered on the neck. Spine lifting upright. If you're falling away, bend the legs up more, prop the hips. And then start to straighten the legs out if you can. If that makes you fall out through the back, keep the legs bent up. Wide arms and reach up to the ceiling. Stretch up, look up if it's easy. Fold forward, reach for legs, ankles, feet. Surrender, let the body drop and surrender. Then roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra. Wide arms and up again. Reach up, stretch up, lift the body. Exhale, fold forward, pump the breath out from the belly. Roll it up again, inhaling. Wide arms and up. Exhale, forward fold. Pump the breath out. Roll it up. Keep it going. Your timing, your breaths. Next time you come forward, stay in that forward bend and let everything surrender again. As you try to let the body drop, notice if there's tensions, notice if there's tightness. Adjust if it's too much. Exhale fully, firm the lower belly, roll that back up. Vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Once you're upright again, give yourself a moment, be completely still. Head centered, neck long, shoulders down the back, spine lifted. Again, if you're falling back, bend the legs up, prop the hips up. Subtle adjustments where you need. And then roll the shoulders, mobilize the body, or just the shoulders, your choice. Inhale, upward motion. Exhale, downward motion. Opposite direction in your time. When you're ready, last release, let the shoulders release. Bend the legs up, come through the hands and knees, through the spine, mobilizing through cat and cow when you're ready. So inhale, the dipping of the spine, pull the chest through. Exhale, the rolling, tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, looking in. Your timings, keep it going, your breath. Next time you're looking at your navel, stay there. Once you're there, shoulders broad, chin tucks in. Knees are trying to pull forward, pressing down through all the foundations. Head side to side, mobilize your neck. Shoulders, ribs, hips side to side, mobilize your body. Circle it around, figure 8, move the body in ways that's comfortable for you. Releasing tightness, getting into the body, feeling it, mobilizing it. When you're ready, buttocks all the way back to the heels. Arms back beside the feet if it's easy. Child pose, surrender in. Rock it a little bit side to side, whatever you wish, or be still. Let the body surrender completely. Turning inward, chin tucks in and up, back of neck long. Tailbone, could it tuck under anymore? Slow your breaths. Where do you feel them moving? Press down through the shins, full exhalation. Roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra. Chin tucked all the way. Head will come up last. Continue with the flow, let the arms float up. Look up if it's easy on the neck. Hands forward onto the mat, slide them long, shoulder distance. Look up through those arms, glide your chest through. Shoulders sealed back, pull the chest through. Tops of feet press, legs engage. Make sure you're not pinching or dropping in your back. Roll the feet or tuck, downward facing dog. Take the buttocks up. Now here this morning, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Forward fold, flip the hands, palms turn up, fingers point back behind you. Bend the legs as much as you need, ribs on thighs. Then let the upper body surrender, hang down in that forward bend. Remember, legs bent as much as you need, ribs on thighs. Upper body surrendering, hanging in, releasing. Then nodding the head yes, as if you're in agreement with someone. So my feeling is that I tuck the chin in and then I just let the head relax and it falls back down. That nodding, chin tucks in and then just let the head relax. Then let the whole head relax and hang down to where it is. And then side to side, no. So keep the head neutral, side to side, and then just mobilizing the head side to side. Protecting the neck, just keep it elongated, no strain. And then when you're ready, simply center the head once more. Feelings through the body, balanced or different. We're releasing any lengthening occurring up through the hamstrings, down in the calves, through the back body. What do you feel? And start to push your feet down through the mat more actively. Pressure through the feet and legs activating, balanced, or do you feel differences? Breathe into these feelings, keep the feet pressing through the mat. Do you feel the leg muscles switching on? Next exhale, firm the lower belly, wide arms coming up. Push down through the feet as you rise up. Clasp the hands, turn the palms up. Arch up, stretch up. Front body lengthening, opening. Make sure you're not dropping in the lower back. Breathe into the stretch, open it up. Spine comes to neutral, look forward or down. Open the eyes, lift the heels up, can you balance? Standing on the tippy toes, lift as high as you're comfortable to do. Drop the heels down, is the spine neutral? Arms to the right, hips to the left, side body stretch. Push through the feet, come up to center, second side. Arms left, hips right. Side body lengthening, opening. Inhale back up to center, arch the chest up, stretch up. Wide arms down to the mat, into your forward fold, surrender, fold in. Bent legs, ribs on thighs. Shoulders heavy, feel them drop to ears. Chin in and up, back of neck, feel the length. Start to press into the feet again, legs switched on while you're hanging in forward fold. Press the feet down into the yoga mat, balanced or different. What occurs through the legs? What do you feel? Exhale, fully lift the head and chest, walk the hands out in front, back into your forward fold, into your downward facing dog. Walking forward, find your length, find your balance. Press away from hands, press the heels down, stretch long. Exhale fully down onto your knees. Dip the spine gently, looking up. Buttocks back to heels, stretch back. Drag the arms in, roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra. You push the shins through the mat as you roll up. Continue the flow, wide arms and up, reach up, stretch. Forward onto the mat, surrender forward. Glide through, cobra up dog. Keep the shoulders sealed back, pull the chest through, open up. Downward facing dog, tuck or roll, buttocks go up. Right leg goes straight up, flex the foot, hips balanced. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, push away from the floor. Right foot steps through, left knee coming down. Wide arms and up, reach up, stretch up. Hands under hips, balance them off. Push away from foundations. Have we got strength, balance? Arms go up again, reach up, stretch up. Wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance. Hold the elbows, surrender into forward fold. Bend and straighten the legs, swing the body around the legs, immobilize it. Or hold static, your choice, movement or stillness. Come back to the stillness when you're ready. Forward fold, still holding those elbows, hanging forward. What's it feeling like through the back of your body, back of your legs? Now start to press the feet down again. Feel the legs engaging. Does it change the feelings? Switching on, exhale, navel to spine, arms drop. Wide arms coming up, long arms, fingertips to ceiling. Sit down into your legs, Utkatasana. Push the bottom back, stretch back, deepen down. Thighs parallel to the floor. Come on, down into those legs. Push to rise up, stretch up to the ceiling. Wide arms and down, forward fold. Backs of hands to the floor, surrender. Take a moment, soften. Start to push into the feet again. Feel what happens through the legs. Is there a little bit more length in the legs, a little more activation? Exhale, navel to spine. Push down to rise up. Wide arms come up. Fingertips to ceiling, stretch. Sit into those legs, Utkatasana. Push the bottom back. Thighs parallel to the floor. Get down into those legs. Push into the heels, strengthen. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Wide arms and down. Fold into your forward bend, surrender. Ribs on thighs. Head heavy, arms, shoulders. It's the feeling up through the back of legs, back of body. What do we notice? Pull the chest forward, extend your spine. Hands flat to the mat. Step or jump out to your plank. Hold it for a moment, strengthen. Knees down if you're dropping. Chaturanga, keep your chest off the mat. Lift through cobra, up dog. Pull the chest through. Downward facing dog. Take the buttocks up. Stretch back. As soon as you're there, left leg straight out behind you. Hips balanced, flex the foot. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist. Push away from the floor, around the back. Left foot steps through, right knee down, low lunge. Arms come up, reaching up. Hands onto hips and balance up. Now press through the foundations. Do you press evenly? pelvis balanced. When you're ready, those arms come up again. Slow breaths, lengthening, opening. Next inhale, reach up, stretch up. Wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance, hold the elbows, change the grip, unnatural side. Folding forward, ribs on thighs. So your choice, static or bend and straighten the legs, swing the body around the legs and mobilize it. Come back to the stillness if you've been mobilizing. Start to push the feet down into the yoga mat. Switch on the legs a little. What is that happening? What do you feel? Exhale, navel to spine. Let the arms drop. Wide arms come up. Keep pressing through the feet as you rise up. Stretch. Wide hands onto hips. Close the eyes, stand tall. Give yourself a moment, Tadasana, mountain pose. Balanced or different, what do you feel through your body? So these times when we come to the stillness, balanced or different, are there tightnesses in areas of the body, one side more than the other? Do we tighten up one side more? Is it stronger on one side of the body more than the other? What do you feel? We don't want tension in the body. We stand tall. We want some stability. We're just standing tall. We're not tensing. Do you need to unlock knees? Do you need to press through feet? Curvatures of the body, your shoulders balanced above hips. Pelvis neutral, not falling under, not tilted forward. What are the feelings for you? Coming into opening the eyes into our balance. Right foot comes up inside into that left leg. Place it in as high as you're comfortable to do. Wide hands, hands on hips or heart center. Find your balance point. Focus the eyes up, forward or down. Keep breathing. And where's that balance for you this morning? Slow the breaths where you can. Could you take the arms wide and up and just wide? Turn the palms up, fingers long, just like a big Y or a big V shape with the arms. Open them up. Just let yourself breathe here. You're going to bring the arms wide and down. Bring the right knee up into the chest. Clasp the hands around the shin. And can you pull that right knee up to the chest as high as possible? Try not to let the bottom tilt under. Then hands on hips, leg out straight. Stretch it out in front of you. As slow as you can, that right foot comes down onto the mat. As soon as you place it, weight bear into it. Left foot comes up. Left foot in a right leg as high as you can place it. Wide arms, hands on hips or hands at heart center. Focusing up, forward or down, and breathe into your balance. Slow breaths, comfortable, balancing where you can. And when you're ready, wide arms and up, a big Y or a big V shape. Turn the palms up, relax the fingers, relax the shoulders and arms, no tension. Breathe. Then a wide arms and down, bring that left knee up into the chest, clasp the hands around the shin, pull the knee up as high as you can into your chest. Shoulders down, remember we don't fall under through the pelvis. Then hands on the hips, keep that left leg out straight, flex the foot, and then as slow as you can, that left foot comes down onto the mat. Hip distance parallel, check it when you're ready to. And when you're ready, hands drop beside you, lift the head to neutral, close the eyes, stand tall. Pressure through the foundations again, balanced or different. What do you feel? Slow the breaths. Mountain pose Tadasana. Subtleties, changes, alignments. Where does it feel for you this morning? Start to turn the palms out, lengthen the fingers, stretch them without tensing. What does it feel like up around the shoulders and in the neck? Open the eyes, wide arms and up, look up only if it's easy on the neck. Wide arms and down, backs of hands to the floor, fingers point back. Surrender the body to the legs, so bend the legs more if you need. Shoulders drop to ears, let them surrender. Head heavy, chin in and up, back of neck long. Feel the back body get elongated. So any more tension releasing out. Inhale, pull the chest forward, extend. Hands flat, step or jump out into your plank. Shoulders stuck above wrists. Remember, chest stays off the floor. Strengthen if you're dropping in the hips, knees down. Breathe in, slowly chaturanga, keep your chest off the mat. Glide through cobra up dog. Chest pulls through, shoulders back, no pinching. Downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Walk it out on the spot if you need to. Stillness when you're ready and hold your posture. Slow the breaths. Tongue in the mouth, soft. Subtle adjustments occurring, or where you need to adjust, changing, feeling, awareness opening through your body. Stay with it, keep breathing. Next inhale, right leg's going up. Roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up under that underarm and stretch. Bend that top knee, keep lifting it up. Make sure you're not dropping in the lower back. Lower ribs, lift them up into your back, not collapsing. Step the foot wide of the right hand, heel down, toes out, knee out, back knee down. Slide long, walk the hands long, down to forearms if you can, and keep lengthening in. Try not to roll out wide on that left hip. Keep pulling the center chest through the arms. Back of neck long, not hanging the head. Exhale fully, walk the hands in and up. Pull the toes up, bring the foot in line with the hip now. Hands each side of the front foot. Ardha Hanumanasana, your half split. Tilt the buttock long, stretching down along this right leg. Feel where the length opens for you. Mobilize it, foot flat, sink forward, sink in deep. Pull back, toes pull up, stretch the buttock back. Keep it going, your timing. Next time the foot is flat on the mat, you're forward, knee stacks above the heel. Fingertips, tips each side of the front foot, round the back higher, chin in, trying to put the forehead on top of that right knee or thigh. So you're dragging the left knee forward, pushing away from the right foot. Exhale fully, tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, foot wider, closer, wide arms and up. High lunge, reach up, stretch up, look up if you can. Unlock the back knee, push down on that back foot. Right foot, stretch it as if it's pushing forward away from you. Take the arms wide to the side, palms forward, twist around to your right. Look back to that right hand as much as you can. Reach that back hand down to the leg, left arm up to the ceiling. Reach for that back leg, twist back. Now bring the hands to heart center, lean so the left elbow's outside edge of that front thigh, twisted lunge. Work around to where you can. Keep pushing through the feet, keep the legs strong, keep the body strong, trying not to lock out. Come all the way back up, high lunge, sweep the arms wide and up, reach up, wide arms and down onto the back knee, pull the front toes up, slide the right leg out in front of you for a split position as far as you can take it. Take the stretch to where you can this morning. Right leg sliding forward, left leg sliding back. Find your split position to where you can. Keep breathing. And then exhale fully, all the way back out of it. Find your down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Unlock those knees, unlock those elbows. Inhale, left leg goes up. Roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up under that left underarm, stretch. Bend that top knee. Feel the lower ribs are pulling in and up, not just collapsing in your back. Exhale, step the foot wide of that left hand, heel down, toes out, knee out. Shuffle it long, down onto forearms where you can and lengthen in. Try not to roll out on that left hip. Keep it balanced. Just pulling forward, shoulders back. Slow the breath. Exhale fully, walk the hands in. Pull the toes up, bring the heel in line with the hip. One hand each side of that front foot. Ardha Manasana, your half split. And then mobilize it when you're ready. Foot comes down flat, sink forward, sink deep. Pull back in your time, pull the toes up, stretch back long. Keep working into the mobilization where you can. Where's your tight spot? Holding into it for a moment if you need to. When your foot is next forward, flat to the mat, fingertips each side of the front foot, knee stacks above the heel, round the back, chin in, trying to touch forehead to top of that left thigh knee. Right knee, try and drag it forward. Shoulders broader. Breathe into the stretch, open it up. Tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, move the foot wider, closer. Where is it for you? Push the rise up, wide arms and up. Reach up into your high lunge. Unlock that back knee, make sure you're not locked down. Push down on that front left foot, push away from it. Push away from the right foot. Lengthen and open up to fingertips, feel the stretch. Then wide arms, palms forward. Twist to your left, rotate, look back. Lower that back hand down to the back leg. Front arm up and stretch. Rotate. Help the hand on that back leg to help rotate the body. Help to twist you. Bring the hands to prayer position, heart center. Lean so the right elbow comes forward, outside edge of that left thigh. Keep pressing away, looking back. Try not to collapse down, but feel the rotation, the lift from the legs, the hip, the body. Then wide arms and up, high lunge. Sweep up, open up. Stretch up and lengthen. Wide arms and down to the mat. Lower the back knee down. Pull the front toes up. Slide that left leg out in front of you. Shuffle the right leg back behind you and find your split position as deep as you're comfortable to do. Find where the length, where the opening is for you, and breathing into it. Exhale fully, all the way back to your down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Once you're there, doesn't matter which leg, one leg up in the air behind you. Then when you're ready, step it up through the hands, turn to the wide long edge of your mat. Wide stance. Feet turned forward, hold the elbows or stretch the arms through the legs and surrender into your wide leg forward bend. Let the upper body surrender through. Press into the feet. Keep breathing. You can rock the hips a little side to side. Mobilize or be still in the forward fold, whatever feels best. chin, chest lifts. Transition all the way back to your down dog. As soon as you're there, full deep breath in. Slower exhalation out. Come down onto the knees, cross at the ankles or swing the legs to the side. Easy cross leg. Once you're there, twist around to your right. Shoulder, chest around, looking back. And then simply face forward. Follow around to the left. All the way, twisting back. And again, simply face forward, body follows all the way to the right. Face forward, body follows all the way to the left. Again, face forward, body follows all the way to the right. Take a few more breaths here. Face forward, body follows around to the left. Again, a few more breaths. Face forward, body follows, legs out in front of you. Shake them out, rub them down, roll shoulders, mobilize neck, do whatever you need to. When you're ready, arms up to the ceiling, reach up and then fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Bend the legs if you're falling away. Prop the hips up if you're falling back. Lengthen forward, feeling it. What is it tuning into? Is it through the legs you notice? Is it the back? What do you feel? What grabs your attention? Where do you tune into? Try and breathe into this posture. Let the upper body slump surrender. And then roll up. Support the back if you need to. Make sure there's plenty of mat behind you and simply roll all the way down to the mat. Palms turn up, feet drop away, be completely still. Bend the legs up if there's pain in the lower back. The arms slide out wide, turn the palms down, bend the legs up, heel and toe the feet out a little bit wider, drop the knees into touch. Keep walking the feet a bit wider if it's easy, knees together. Knees come out to be hip distance, walk the feet back in to be hip distance, a little bit wider, whatever's comfy. Knees drop to the right, turn the face to the left. Tuck the tailbone, drive that left knee longer, deeper away from you. Inhale, center, knees left face right. Tuck tailbone, press right foot, drive the right knee longer, deeper. Come back up to center, bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the legs, hug them in. Rock the body side to side. Come back to a stillness, forehead to knees, squeeze into a ball, close it in. Lower the head down, roll to your right, come up to sit. Easy cross legs. Thumb and first finger connect, palms turn up. Give yourself a moment, sit tall. clasp the hands, turn the palms up. If the shoulders are sore, arms in front more, arch up as much as you can. Wide arms and down, and then wide arms and up. Palms together, bring the hands down, thumbs to forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips as we move through life. We have kind words. Bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold forward, stretch long. Be still or rock it out, your choice. And then roll it up, and finishing in your time.